we'll be discussing about diarrhea and vomiting, which is a very basic problem and very often encountered problem with both adults and children. So the first thing people do when they have diarrhea is, or their child is having diarrhea, is going to the medical shop, buying a medicine to stop the diarrhea. This should never be done. Most common cause of diarrhea is infection. So what happens is, if you give a medicine to stop it, the infection stays back in the body and it can cause lot of problems. It should never be done. Secondly, when a person has diarrhea, he is losing salt and water from the body. So most important thing is to replace the water and salt in right proportions, so that the person doesn't fall more sick and gets serious, because loss of water and salts from the body can even lead to death sometimes. First thing is, always have something called oral rehydration solution, ORS, in your first aid kit. This oral rehydration solution contains water and salts in the right proportion required when a person has diarrhea. So please keep this ORS sachet in your first aid kit always, and when you buy it, please check whether it is WHO approved formulation or not. So whenever a person has diarrhea, please open this sachet, mix the powder in water as per the instructions on the label, and give this to the person having diarrhea, approximately around 30 to 50 ml after each bout of loose stool. And if it is a big bout of loose stool, you can give up to 100 ml also. So if the person is having vomiting, can I still give ORS? Yes. You wait for the person to settle down, wait for say 15 to 30 minutes and give one sip of ORS every 5 minutes, 1 teaspoon. So this way the chance of the person retaining the ORS is much higher. So if a person has diarrhea or vomiting, most important is to rehydrate him by giving oral rehydration solution. And what else can you give? Coconut water also has good amount of water and salts in it, and coconut water is a good way of giving hydration to the person. So once you start giving sips of ORS and coconut water, and with sips of cool water in between, and you ensure that the person is well hydrated and things are in control, you can always reach out to the doctor to check for the cause of diarrhea or vomiting and get the person treated accordingly. So take home message: when a person is losing water and salts from the body in the form of vomiting or diarrhea, first step is not to try to stop the diarrhea. It is to give the person water and salts in the right way as advised by me just now, that is with oral rehydration solution. And if the vomiting is not stopping, or the diarrhea is very severe, or the person is looking very sick, you have to reach out to the doctor for further treatment. Also, many times when a child is having vomiting, parents have this tendency to keep on trying to give food to the person or the child, saying that, "Arey, my child has not eaten anything from morning," and again they'll give some food, the child will vomit. So whenever we are having vomiting, first thing is, please give some rest to the stomach, allow it to come back to form. So first give the ORS and other liquids like coconut water, let the vomiting subside, let the person become well hydrated, let the appetite return, and then offer very simple and soft foods, and that too morsel by morsel, in such a way that the child doesn't have another bout of vomiting just because you have overstuffed him. So very important, don't force food when a person is having vomiting. Hydrate the person well, let the appetite come back, then only offer simple food. And when it comes to diarrhea, okay, I have given ORS, I have given coconut water, I am ensuring the person is well hydrated. So what else can I give? Yes, you can offer soups, you can offer kanji, and slowly once the person settles down, you can offer buttermilk, and then later on curd based foods, khichdi, sago water, etc. What are the things I should avoid when a person is having diarrhea? Sugar, glucose, chocolates, biscuits, bakery foods, and also honey. Honey is also sugar, and preferably even milk, because these can worsen the diarrhea. So prefer curd based foods, soups, kanji, khichdi, buttermilk, etc. and avoid sugar, glucose, fruit juices, milk, bakery products, chocolates and biscuits when a person is having diarrhea. So in this video we discussed about how to take care of a person who is having vomiting and diarrhea. Please see my other videos on first aid and basic health care. Leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you.